Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We now bring you to the finals of the Ringledon Tag Team Tournament here at PPVW. And now, the winners of the previous two brackets is the New European Order, that is Antonio Penne and Claude Monet, versus the incumbent tag team champions who retained their belts in the last thing. Thank you. Retained their belts in the previous matchup, Vice, and that is Brian Fantasia. I always struggle remembering the name of the artist formerly known as Craig, and Jack Bacage. We now bring you the match is loading. Here are our competitors here. We've got NEU on the left and Vice on the right.
So just like in the last match, Vice have that very, very good consistency. They have that very good teamwork. So I can see them walking away with this. At the same time though, the NEU has some very, very good history with their matches. So they definitely have a shot at winning this. They
are a real union of men. They have a long history going back a long time. We'll continue the loading process here, because this is indeed the tag team title match. We have entrances on, which increases the loading times somewhat. Tag team championship from 2010 to 2016. Very nice. Look back in the player cam. A lot of anticipation on the faces of the competitors here.
Jack Bacage proudly displaying his tag team belt.
That's right. I believe he's going to go through the whole match here with that thing on his shoulder.
I wouldn't expect any less.
The proud
Jack
champion.
Bacage is known for being very, very good at showing off for the audience.
He is a particularly flamboyant man, I believe. Nope, we are still around about the 3/5 point of the loading screen here. I'd like to thank you very much for joining us here, ladies and gentlemen, as we hopefully take you to the tag team title matchup. Yes, we're almost there, almost there. We bring you the New European Order, resplendent in their shiny costume glory. They are ready here. So ready for this match.
And at a combined weight of 461 pounds,
it does come to the ring.
Antonio,
Claude Monet in the blue, Antonio Penne in the colours of the Italian flag, of course.
Proudly wearing his newly won Pure Championship title.
That's right, he won the whole tournament. He has been in the final 2 times previously against the same man, Brian Fantasia, but this time he come away with the victory. Will he be able to keep up this momentum and translate this into tag team glory?
There's potential. There's definitely potential.
Now, we've got the classic question of what's going on with those robes and those belts? Are they on the outside or are they on the inside?
The same thing goes with the tassels on Jack Bacage's outfit. I don't think I've ever seen so much clipping in my life.
Inconsistent. We should send a strongly worded letter to 2K Games. But I believe they've actually not lost the rights, but have maybe stopped making the next iteration of these games.
I see.
It was recently announced on the internet, so
maybe
take that with a pinch of salt.
Be a thing of the past then.
Maybe. Who will be the developer/publisher for the next iteration of the WWE games? Maybe we'll get issues like this graphical clipping fixed. Perhaps it'll get even worse.
Perhaps.
Our judgment we'll leave up to you. So here we are, Vice Tag Team Champions, making their flamboyant way to the center of the ring. Linking hands, saying, no you, no you. Look at that. Supreme confidence shown there by the Tag Team Champions.
I was wondering, with this long history that the two teams have, if there was going to be some kind of breakout. I can imagine some of them would have been very, very tempted to get their hands on the other team a bit early.
This is true, but then again, I think both teams here want to make absolutely sure that there is no doubt that they are the greatest tag team in professional wrestling today.
That is very true.
And I don't think either team wants any controversy to sully the win that they may be able to get at the end of this here.
That is a very good point. If they get disqualified or anything like that, that would put the potential winning of this title in potential jeopardy and could potentially cast doubt on their capability of
It would be
being a tag team
dubious result. And then again, we start off with Brian Fantasia, the offensive blitz on Antonio Penne.
Very, very strong start from Brian Fantasia.
was swatted from his feet to the ground by Penne, who was then countered. Whipped again by Fantasia. Penne goes to the outside of the ring. He's countered. Will he make his way back in?
Strong punch there by Antonio Penne.
We have the NEU on the ring.
Monet.
Both members of Vice in non-legal man Picage. No, Picage is the legal man. Apologies. The deadlift, German suplex there. Fantasia on the outside of the ring. Monet on the outside of the ring.
Claude Monet desperate for the tag there.
Penne has taken a lot of punishment so far this match. It is all Vice, it seems, at the moment here. There's Penne with a big knee. Taking control for just now. He goes over, gets the pin from Monet, the fresh man. Monet kick down. There's Monet. Big clothesline. And Picage. Big knee across the throat area. A lot of damage here against this light heavyweight team of Vice.
Once again, in the last match that Vice had, there was that imbalance where the team did have that weight advantage, but as we've seen before, that doesn't really add any kind of disadvantage to Vice. They know how to handle these kind of teams.
That's it. They have made a career out of beating bigger and larger and stronger men than themselves. And it does not hold them back in any kind of sense.
Exactly.
Went for the tag team there. It was reversed by Monet. Was whipped back to his own corner. Perhaps looking for his own double team. But there, Picage kicks the thigh and follows up with a big famouser. And goes back to make the quick tag to Fantasia, who's the freshest man in this matchup. And a lot of missed kicks and running attacks there from Vice.
Antonio Penne looking to interfere.
And there's
Referee
non-legal
doesn't
man
do very much about it.
with the deadlift German suplex onto Monet. Referee here, Capaldi, not having as much control over the match as perhaps he should. The big back fist is blocked by Fantasia.
Strong kick there by Claude Monet.
And a big rolly.
Claude Monet does have the signature, so let's see if he gets the chance to use it. And it's the biggest of splashes.
It's Le Grand Splish.
Will he get the chance? That's two.
A surprise cover, gets the 2 count, but doesn't get the 3. This match continues, but it's all to play for here. They've evened up the damage somewhat, and Picage, of all people, has taken the most punishment here. Fantasia, very soon to get that signature move. There, he's got it. He's in the bank. Quick kicks to the face of Monet. Monet, who has got a finisher, by the way.
We all know that the Dow
That's the
is a
ripcord
very,
knee.
very powerful move, so
Big famouser. It is good to be Vice at the moment. Strong position, but kicks out before the 3 count. Monet brought to his feet. Whipped back to Vice's corner.
will this be a tag team move?
Going for the tag finisher.
Ooh,
Countered
Claude
though.
Monet reverses it.
That's Fantasia. That is his finisher.
Jack Picage runs in, slams down Claude Monet.
Referee doesn't even attempt to prevent Picage from getting inside the ring there. There's another tag. Picage and Monet, the legal men, in the ring. Monet ascends the middle rope, the most dangerous of ropes. Strikes against Picage. Oh, bit of miscommunication there.
That played there by Antonio Penne, making full advantage of the fact that Jack Picage
Le Grand
is in the
Splish.
corner.
Penne is in the ring to defend against the kick out, but doesn't need it. Picage makes his own way out before the 1 count by himself. A lot of punishment, but the will to keep going. Oh, big back suplex there from Monet. Picage kicks from the ground, makes his own way back up.
NEU are looking very, very strong here. Claude Monet has 2 finishers. All he needs to do is one on each of them, or even just keep Brian Fantasia out, do the finisher on Jack Picage, and that could be them with the game. But Jack Picage is not going to win the fight.
No. Neither of these teams can afford to lose this matchup. We saw Picage there do a famouser on Antonio Penne and bust him open. I believe is the first blood of this matchup. There's Monet in the ring. Hammer throws Picage to the outside, but a big DDT from Brian Fantasia onto Monet.
Right onto the grass apron.
It doesn't provide a lot of protection there.
Definitely not.
It is built for technique and and ball properties, I'd imagine. There's a ring designed for a somersault there by Fantasia on the outside. And the legal men are Jack Bacage and Claude Monet. Monet in the centre of the ring.
And Fantasia helping Jack Bacage up and slamming down.
Referee on the 7 count here. Bacage has got to get back in that ring soon. He comes in.
Gets in just in time.
There's Monet getting frustrated, I believe, the control scheme of this game.
Can be a very, very awkward game.
Collision. Another famouser there. Penne inside the ring. Goes for that proposition DDT.
Referee needs to start getting these people out.
Bacage makes his way outside the ring again. Taunts so that he can make that counter when it needs to be. And there's Monet outside as well. Makes that taunt, so he removes the negative penalty against him. Penne is in a bad way. It will take some time for him to get back to his feet. Monet on the outside of the ring, taking his time and recuperating.
Jack Bacage just doing a bit of showing off for the crowd there while he waits for Claude Monet to return to the ring.
Getting that taunt benefit. You see on the little plus icon on the nameplate at the bottom right of your screen.
Claude Monet just seems to be biding his time. We'll have to get him soon.
Plenty of time. Both members at NEU get inside the ring.
Very good coordination there. Antonio Penne breaking up the pin.
But there's Penne, elbowed by Bacage. He's rolled up. Antonio Penne, not the legal man. That does nothing. But there's both members of Vice. All men are in the ring, legal and non. Referee, are you going to try and sort this out? Doesn't look like you are. No, he's pointing. He's pointing aggressively. It is time for Vice to get out the ring. This could be the end of Vice. Ooh, that was so close to being disqualification there. That ref was animated. He was pointing and waving.
He was not happy at all.
He was not happy at all. He has regained some level of order, even though that was Fantasia breaking up his own team's pin. Maybe we're seeing some disharmony here in Vice.
I was just about to say the same thing. It looks like some of their communication could be falling apart at the table.
Are we seeing the implosion of Vice?
It could very well be.
But no, there's Fantasia, makes his way to his assigned spot on the outside of the ring. Bacage is pleading his case to the referee of some kind. There's Monet. Gets swiped at. Misses that counter window, gets suplexed for his trouble. Monet got 2 finishers, but is in not good state of health here. He swipes Bacage from his feet. Scoops Bacage up. And it's the Michinoku driver! This could be it! We've got both members of NEU inside the ring.
Could this be it?
It's going for it! It's small windows! Yes! New European Union! We have new tag team champions! Ladies and gentlemen, you can see
the New European is ecstatic to finally have the tag team championship belts.
You can see the somewhat pained look, the shock, the surprise on the face of Vice. They can't believe it. The title's still on the shoulder of Jack Bacage.
After all
and
the
it's
time.
swiped away by Monet. The new European Order are brand new PPVW Tag Team Champions. I cannot believe it, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe it. We see the crowd going wild, as always. Just some trash talk there from Antonio Penne. It has been a long time coming for the men of the new European Order, new European Union, but there they are. They've got the gold, and it feels good for Claude Monet and Antonio Penne.
They've been after these belts for so long, and now that they've finally got them, you can see that they're both ecstatic about it. They're so proud.
Antonio Penne doing the Seth Rollins swing the titles with his pure championship and 1/2 of the tag team champion belt. What a man, what a competitor, and what a team, and what a pay-per-view here at Ringledon.